Typically the way it works is first by season, so you start in the Zone 1 regions, then you make your way to Zone 2, and then to Zone 3, so you have the 4 types of tanks. And then you have Babylon, which is like the Imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is first by season, so you start in the Zone 1 regions, then you make your way to Zone 2, and then to Zone 3, so you have the 4 types of tanks. And then you have Babylon, which is like the Imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is first by season, so you start in the Zone 1 regions, then you make your way to Zone 2, and then to Zone 3, so you have the 4 types of tanks. And then you have Babylon, which is like the Imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is first by season, so you start in the Zone 1 regions, then you make your way to Zone 2, and then to Zone 3, so you have the 4 types of tanks. And then you have Babylon, which is like the Imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is first by season, so you start in the Zone 1 regions, then you make your way to Zone 2, and then to Zone 3, so you have the 4 types of tanks. And then you have Babylon, which is like the Imperial city equivalent. Basically the way it works is first by season, so you start in the Zone 1 regions, then you make your way to Zone 2, and then to Zone 3, so you have the 4 types of tanks.
What's up, people? I'm trying to set up my chat a bit better on my side. Oh, hold up. Wait, maybe if you guys say something. Ah, okay, I can see you guys. Okay, perfect. It's gonna make my life easier. All right. Go. What's up, Supreme? Oh, let me start the game. Let me start the game, if you don't mind. What's up, Lordfer? What's up, Kumar? What's up, Craze, Mr. Bear? And that is it for now. So, a couple of objectives today. First is watching, obviously, the Desolate Desert between 91-13-17-19. Second one being participating in my own Desolate Desert. And third objective, obviously, for those who saw it earlier today, is to become a world leader in Minesweeper, obviously. So it is an objective we are trying to achieve. So we hope, obviously, that we're gonna have another 3 hours rally for us to achieve that goal. How's your day been, everyone? What's up, Lord Fur, Kumar, Supreme, and everyone else who's lurking? If I do something like so, boom, you should see this amazing bundle. With Tired in 13, bro, I can I can definitely understand that. Ooh, who's that? So what's been happening there? So KNY is still holding both cities, okay. There's been a war declared here. So did KNY manage to push here? What's up, Savex? How are you, bro? Okay, so this has been contested. Has there been any rallies? Okay, it will be hard to say. Okay, there's been some support from 17 there, alright. So, okay, it looks pretty quiet there. Okay. Is that 17? Yes, it is. Okay, so 17 is still heading down. Alright. Also, V got the gate. Okay, so that's pretty much the only-ish advancement there's been. Exhausted from the work today? What's up, Mano? What kind of work do you work in? Do you work like outside? Because if you work outside with the kind of weather we have these days, it must be pretty exhausting, yeah. Okay, so let me look for some music first. What if we look some for Pokemon Pop? Not poop. Pop mix or something? Ah, perfect. Platinum. Yeah, this one should do. Here we go. Mechanic? Yeah, okay, so yeah. I feel you, buddy. I mean, I can understand, you know, what you're going through. My dad used to be a carpenter and he used to work with zinc. Is that a good word in English? Zinc? So, you know, kind of the same thing, right? You're very exposed to heat and stuff like that. So definitely understand what you're going through, mate. Lux on 40 degrees, yeah. Alright, so this is 91, sorry. I'll start my own Desolate Desert 2 in the meantime. So some things are sure. 17 will most likely secure a Z3 access. KNY also. Where did they put their sub-stronghold? Okay, no sub-stronghold from them yet. Okay, they have one here, but I don't think it's that useful, so... Maybe in time they'll abandon it, I don't know, and secure a position there. Third, I mean, I think all servers will have a Z3 access, actually. What's your opinion about merge? Which merge specifically? You mean the new one that were announced, Onid? Oh! Holy fuck, we have a 23 billion advantage from 91. And it's only Wednesday. Wow. Yeah. So more fighting again goes... is to 91's favor, of course. Yes, it is. Check gate eliminations by outzooming. Yeah. It's kind of crazy as well. 17 did 1.2 billion score with open field only. It's kind of nuts when you think about it. Is it true Supreme you're in 91, right? Is it true? I was memeing about that yesterday. Is it true that you guys swapped your stronghold placement right after I pointed it out, or was it just pure coincidence? It was a very funny timing. Okay, what's happening there? While I was away. Okay, yeah, we took that. No contest by the looks of it. Okay, gotcha. Oop. This guy wanted to see my Mr. Miyamoto, so let's give him that. Let me do my dailies too. I think I did them. What's up, Nicola? What would be the estimated troop losses so far? Salam alaikum, Mehmet. How are you? I need to learn how to say how are you in Arabic. How are you, Nicola? The estimated troop losses? If you mean deaths, let me see actually. If you mean deaths, so considering here we're like at 40-ish million kills. Probably close to the half a... minimum 300 million deaths, I would say. Like, deaths, not wounded. Selamat Pagi virus? It's maybe a bit too early to say Pagi. Individual ranking? That is a good question, actually. I would expect 91 and 13 to be in the top personal rankings. Maybe John? Freud, okay. I guess open field gives a lot of points, that is true. So this is 91's king. He's first. DTGA is R4, I think. John is there, JJ is there. So the top players from each server basically is there. Jabba, Rise, J-Dub, Xing, of course. We don't talk, like I said yesterday, we don't talk enough about Xing. Xing is never, people never mention Xing, but Xing is like a very heavy fighter. Always fighting. Big respect for Xing. Mr. Demon is there. Nightmare. Been fighting all day with 13. Okay, that explains them. Oh, there is the eclipse soon. Maybe I'll have a look at that. So yeah, pretty chill position. I'm guessing what's happening there. Oh. So W is building a stronghold, so maybe they wanna remove their sub-stronghold. I'm assuming that's why. So they're gonna build this, remove this one, and maybe place it a bit further. Most likely going to be the case. They get killed? Yeah, it's very close though. 1 to 1. Oh yeah, it's very close ratio. So on this DD, it is, I mean, we've been pushing basically through 11 all day. 17 and 88 have been fighting like absolutely madmen for, what time is it? They've been fighting for like, I don't know, 18 hours maybe? Something like that. What's up, pal? How are you, bro? On dev depuis 4 heures. Ouais, c'est ça, hein. Donc depuis... Ouais, so 14 hours, yeah. What's up, Ninja? How are you, bro? Is it, you say... Vigets? Vigets des Tier? Yeah, like defending for... The good thing when you're able to advance, like we have, is that you can surprise your opponent and take him by you know, with speed, kind of. So you're not like in a stalemate position where you don't really know when people are gonna defend or attack and whatever. It's a lot more active, lively. The case you've been in, like here, it's been stationary for like 12 hours or whatever. Which is very tiring with time. So I wonder if 13 is still sending rallies there, because the gate is still declared. 7 hours left. That's 17, I'm assuming, yeah. Okay, the flags seem intact. So honestly, pretty active Desolate Desert so far in this top 8. Especially this one. Has there been fights? Okay, there's been some people getting zeroed. Ah, yeah, okay, I see what you meant. I don't know who made the comment about trading points. What's up, Fromby? What's up, Fairy Tail? How are you? Both stop fighting? Yeah. You know what's crazy? Is tomorrow we have a very specific day. No, it's sorry, it's on Friday. Friday is gonna be... It's probably gonna be a scary moment, not gonna lie. How long till our flag is built? 1 hour perhaps, yeah. Bonjour Akaz. What's up Akaz? Wie geht's es dir? Oh. Oh, I need to check the rally I tanked earlier as well, by the way. I got rallied by while I was asleep. Alliance flag. How long ago was it? Maybe this one? Yeah. Kind of surprised I traded positive there, but I'll take it. Let's see. How much did I lose? 31k, that's alright. This is their shun, yeah. Lubu. This is where I'm happy I have Osiris Garrison. Ramses. Okay. What's up, Top G? What's up, Jimbo? Selamat pagi. 20% of the ELP rally is traded positive, which is crazy. Because I was saying earlier that even with like a full rally, a Cyrus rally, you could trade positive. Damn, it was a full rally as well. Oh! Ah. Wait, no rings? That's a bug, right? Yeah, it has to be a bug. Can I? Okay. Your friend is in my server. What's his name, Top G? You know what's crazy? Is that I have so little defense there. There has to be a bug still with mercenaries. Because... Look at this. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, let me actually have a look there. So my garrison is full pike. Right, let's have a look. There has to be some issue still with those. Oh, never mind. I'm just shit, I guess. Never mind, it's okay. I even had better there. Oh, okay. I thought I had higher stats than that. Interesting. My bad then. I'm getting close to that 200% health. Which I guess I could get if I invested in these gems. So far it's on my my Lubu lineup for Desolate Desert purposes. So if a rally is multiple 1v1s, how do mechanics work for a rally versus sub SH? Versus SH. Similarly, a stronghold, a flag, is considered a rally, basically. Interestingly, I don't think a city is considered a rally. I'm not too sure. Yeah, stronghold is same as flag, same as rallies, same as imperial city. What's up, RPS? We're chilling, you know, RPS. Not very much happening. What's your input, RPS? On what's been happening today on your server? What's up, Bryce? Message me and I'll send you the report from 3 hours ago. At my city. Oh! I'm not too sure. I'm gonna be honest with you, Lord Fug. I am not too sure. Yes. It's actually my alliance that did it. Per se. Alright, let me first answer the question with the stronghold, the city. So there's actually something very specific about AoEM when you get zeroed. Or when you get rallied. Let me show you. Vonkar? Ah yes, he's a friend of mine, indeed. Well, here he is. Very good lad, Mr. Vonkar. So, you see this, Lord Fug? I have 4.2 million troops, right? And in these troops, obviously you have like 1 million pikes. 1 million pikes, 1 million swords, 1 million, you know, cavalry, etc. As you can see from the buff here. But basically you have to think, this is like exactly like a rally when you're being rallied, except that your 4 million troops, count as like a singular lineup. So imagine when you get rallied and you have like 4, 5 or even 20 million troops, you have to imagine exactly this, right? You see this? These are all the lineups. And you can see from the way the game shows it, I am counted as a singular lineup. I'm basically a lineup with 4 million troops. So imagine it's exactly the same as if I was walking around on open field with 4 million troops in a singular troop. That's exactly what it is. And there's also something you guys need to know. And hopefully that will make sense to you guys. And for those who have already zeroed Krakens, you will see what I'm talking about. So these are my troops. Don't mind the archers. I lost a couple, obviously, with the fighting we've been having. So my garrison is pikemen only. Cyrus, Roland, Mensa Musa. So what's happening when you rally me, or when you rally Kraken, or anyone? You will rally me, and you will start killing my pikemen. So because my garrison is pike, my pikemen are the strongest, my troops in my city. What does that mean? That means that when you start rallying me, at first I will do pretty good in defending myself for as long as my pikemen are alive. And you will see when you rally Krakens, especially when they have 20 million troops, when you kill, let's say they have King Arthur as garrison, when you kill their swordsmen, so let's say they have 5 million swordsmen, when you kill 5 million swordsmen, you will stop losing troops, basically. when you kill the troop type of the garrison you're attacking, you basically stop taking damage. I'm exaggerating, but it's basically what's happening. So if you rally me with and I have a pikeman garrison, if the rally lasts long enough for you to kill all of my pikemen, then my 1.8 million archers, 800k cavalry and swordsmen will be butter. They'll die insanely quick. And that's something you can see as well from the fact that they have way lower stats. And they have no heroes either to defend them properly. That's something you can see here. Where? Right? Look at my stats. These are my cavalry stats. 500%, 500% defense, 700% might. That's 200% below my pikemen. So whenever my pikemen die, my 1 million pikemen die, all of this is free merits. What do you think about having multiple commanders? I think that's worse. Because if you have mixed garrison, you will have, instead of having one very strong troop type, you will have multiple weak troop types or multiple mid troop types. I will be watching the eclipse in a couple of minutes, yeah. So let's say instead of having 800% here, I would have 800%, and here I would have like 750%. So that would still make me weaker overall. Mixed garrison is a trap. It is good if you have heroes with natural multiple troop types. For instance, Attila. Not having Cyrus on roll against the rally is also detrimental. Especially because people tend to rally with Lubus. And Cyrus is also good because he will stall for time. Exactly the same logic as we saw in rallies. In your DD, in your MEE versus 88. When I have Cyrus plus Roland plus Mensa Musa, my pikemen will die very slowly in my garrison. And if my pikemen die very slowly, I remain very strong defending myself for a longer amount of time. This is very good, Savex. For instance, Savex, I'll give you a perfect example. This would be close to a good example, actually. If you play something like this, for instance, Savex, you will have your full troop bonus with pikes, and you'll have a bonus with 2 swordsmen and 1 cavalry. So this will be beneficial for you. Over example, I don't have Ramses, but if you play Ramses, Zhuge Liang, and Confucius, that is another perfect example. If you see what I mean, because you'll have 180% you know, defense with swordsmen and archers. But obviously I don't advise using Ramses in garrison, because Ramses is very bad in rallies. So if you get rallies with Ramses as garrison, you're gonna get fucked. What's up, Picky Frank? So I hope that makes sense. What's up, Society? Lubu also does well in retaliating, damage-wise, but the issue with Lubu is your cavalry will die very fast. I think the eclipse is happening, guys. So hopefully this rally's explanation made sense. Feel free to ask any questions if you have any. I'll just have a look at the eclipse. Give me a second. Wait. You know what? I'll do some Minesweeper right after that. Okay. 180. Okay. Holy fuck. I'm also pro in paint, for those who didn't know. Well, I swear I am. Alright, perfect. Perfect stream setting. Alright. Exactly, Junie, yep. Alright, I'll be back, guys. Right. I missed the pick, sadly. So here we still have 40 minutes. Here it's still a stalemate. I don't know if we'll see any rallies. I guess maybe 13 will try to take 91 by surprise. I don't know. Could be. And I don't think there's anything else here. I think OSD has finished their flags, have they? I'm gonna send barrier this, okay. Well, I guess it is gonna be server 10's prime time soon, so maybe they want to avoid issues. When does Wordle reset? What's up, Edo Studio? So 10's gonna go back here. Do we have any trades going on, like right now? Oh, man, the crazy thing is also that both 91 alliances have access to this zone too, right? What's up, Yusef? I'm doing good, thank you, and I hope you're doing good too. This summer with all these DDs, yeah, but it's funny, it's interesting. Especially the one I had earlier today, during my night time, was pretty interesting. Okay, point trading here, I guess. Yeah. What's up, Rio? How many flags is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, lol. So okay, they're 6 flags away from W, so in like 10 hours or something. How are points going? That's a good question actually. We're still a bit behind, because we've been fighting only today. 10 is still ahead, followed by 88 and 11. But we'll get more points, I believe, as we keep pushing through 11. They've got a pretty good defensive position there. I just realized. I wanna see... Is it this one? No. Okay. I wanted to see if there was any exotic, not necessarily lineup, but... Jabba, Sia... So far it's Lubus and King Arthurs. My eyes hurt. Nothing else than Lubus so far and King Arthurs. Interesting. Oh! Need your review on my Lubu? Well, you can send it to me, I guess. I'll have a look. Everflame, okay. And Divine Warrior. Did the same report. Name is Leo or Rio, I forget. It's Leo, right? This one, most likely. Army Thunder. Okay. So I'm pretty sure you can find something better than this horse. Army Thunder would be great on Zhao. There's a good chance that you can find a good gallant horse here, a good trait. Cavalry defense. Ideally a cavalry offense would have been good, but you've got Chainslayers. That's the most important part. So Chainslayer is very good. Lifesaver is good. Strategy armor is very good as well. Ideally, if you can find maybe a double trait, if you can get a renewal on there as well, that would be top. Resistance is great. Oh, interesting. On Lubu, I would go for something else than resistance. I would go... what's the name again? There's... wait. It's gonna be easier that way. Shadow Chaser would be good. Or you can have, I think it's Blood Boil, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think Blood Boil works great on Lubu, but maybe I'm Boiling Blood. Thank you. Boiling Blood does okay. And or Shadow Chaser. So both choices work great. What's up, Maggie? Maggie 25. Still haven't gotten my Boiling Blood? Yeah, same. I haven't had my Boiling Blood, neither have I had my Chainslayer. Because Lubu is your main DPS Supreme, so you want to emphasize on that strength. and get him some more DPS. Alright, let's have a look at the rest now. So Daisy of course is good, Lofty is good, this is good, the skills are good. Okay, health. Secondary strike. Okay. Here, this is okay. All attributes because you've got Lofty Mountain anyway. Healing is good. If you could replace this normal attack thingy by replacing it with a healing, that would be great. Same here, if you could replace this by strategy, or all attributes would be better. I got 4 Chainslayers, 0 Boiling Blood. I rolled 70 times, I couldn't get Boiling Blood once. I think I rolled 100 times on my Cav and got neither Boiling Blood, neither Chainslayer. What's up, Lordy? That's how unlucky it's been. Like, it's so random. You know what? Actually, I think I have 5. If I get it now, if I get Chainslayer, it is Streamer Luck. And maybe Peter is modifying the odds to help me, let's see. And of course I rolled Swordsman anyway like an idiot, so that is I was not gonna get anything with that. What's up, Prince? This is... I hate this, bro. I wish there was like a pity system or something, like after, I don't know, maybe 100 rolls or whatever, you can get something of your choosing. It would make it so much more fair. Yeah, Chainslayer is goated on Zhao. Definitely one of the best fits. Oh, you're right, they're trading blows right now. Very good trades by 10, but they are a bit far to reinforce, but at least they are making them lose troops. Okay, why is this training good here? Both Taiwan? No, 88 is considered a Taiwanese server, but 10 is not. You know why I see some Guan Yu lineups? Maybe, I don't know, people who are not aware that Lubu is better. That's the only explanation I see right now. Or maybe people that, I don't know, they play only cavalry. They have their Lubu lineup and a Guan Yu lineup on top of it. I don't know. Could be. Oh, by the way, I need to see if I can upgrade some heroes. Close to... I knew I forgot to do something on my account. That's what I forgot to do. Sending more ships. Getting some bounties. Yeah, I'll take it. So in KVK as well sometimes, but because of the simplify mod I can't see the other heroes in it. Yeah. I don't see Guan used that often, I'm not gonna lie. It's very unusual. Daily smelting points? Oh boy. I keep forgetting about that. I'm still not used to it. Like when something's not in my routine, I forget about it very easily. You know what I mean? All of these are useful. Do you still have an account around 19? I still do, but I'm not playing it anymore. All of this could be useful. Oh god, I forgot about Starfall Vein. "26 minutes here. I wonder if they're gonna send some other rallies there. What's up, Pry? How's your day been, Try? In this... Oh, wait, we will have some action. Got 22 chickens in your honor. You don't play in 119 anymore? Oh, I do. This is 119. This is 119. Oh, what's up, Bilba? I mean, I didn't even see your name. What the fuck? How are you, bro? How's your rock adventure going? This is my 48 account. 119 is 48 now. I'm still leading there. Okay, so in an hour or something, we'll have some action there. Oh, it's you, Valar. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I removed you from the alliance because you were like more than 10 days AFK, and we needed space in the alliance. What's up, Emory? Doing good, what about you? Hello again, I should say. We met each other on Sneaky Stream. How's life, Bilba? Yeah, I can understand you. You're not the only one, Valar, if anything. No worries. There's a lot of players who lost motivation after tier 9 was reached by some players, and after more players reached tier 8 as well. And especially this top bracket has been a killer for maybe many players. How long on flag? 20 minutes for us, 25 minutes. Okay, pretty even trade. Bro, you know why server 10 is struggling as well? It's because of the rally queue. Look at it. The rally queue makes it so this rally is always consistently full, which makes it way harder for server 10. My friend been busy with Osiris League, and having some friends with third-party data collection tools. All right. Yeah, 88 and 10 have barely slept, I believe. How's the AoEM journey going? Pretty good. I'm still, I'm mostly streaming nowadays. I kind of stopped videos. I guess at one point I'll have motivation to do some again, but so far I don't feel the urge to do it, so I'm just chilling. There's been some questionable decisions, I would say, by the game, which made it, had a little drop of motivation as well. But otherwise, game hasn't changed much, I would say. Having a lot of tier 9 in 88? That's a good question. I know they have one for sure. Holy, they imploded there. What the fuck? They have one for sure. I don't know about the others. The thing with videos is also there is a clear meta with 2 clear OP marches and there... Yeah, I mean... And there's also, I've talked about it, at one point. Like, I was like, why would I make a guide, saying, hey, here's what you could build if you wanna play Marshall Pikeman, Because there is an optimal build for Marshall Pikeman, right? There is a best Marshall Pikeman build. But the question is, why would you play Marshall Pikeman at all? You're just gonna get completely obliterated. I could make a video about the most optimal build for Hannibal, but it would be a build that only Krakens can play. And if you are below 300 million power or 400 million power and you play Hannibal, then you are shooting yourself in the foot. So I could make videos with optimal builds, but a part of me would be like, what's the point? You see what I mean? DD sucks because of the many troops now. 2 other servers must fight smart to drop the fight, not give time. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Well, if you wanna 1v3 someone, or 3v1 rather, if you cannot get them out of the fight swiftly, you're basically giving them the win. So I'm enjoying commentary and streams. I mean, I've always said I enjoyed streaming, right? Anyway. And I feel like, I don't usually like commenting on my performances, but I feel like I'm not bad at commenting and analyzing what's happening in rallies, in open field, strategy-wise and stuff like that. So I feel like even if I don't do guides, I feel like I can still bring some value by commenting fights and stuff like that. Well, I don't think there's much happening here, but like the previous MEE or this night when I commented on, the potential, what could 91 do, the mistakes they made and stuff like that, flight placements and all. I feel like, you know, maybe, hopefully my analysis brings something for some players who have some questions, you see what I mean? Because not all revolves around heroes and stuff like that. We keep getting rally down to 100k. Automated down bike die. I'm telling you, bro, right now in the game, there is no better support. I mean, I've always said Mensa Musa was one of my favorite heroes. Supports. He's probably one of the better balanced support in the game. He is extremely tanky. He benefits for each commander. Very good synergy with rings. And then you have Roland, who's basically pretty mediocre, but Roland is arguably one of the best purely tank heroes, like purely tank. He has no other value than tanking. That's all he does. You could compare it to Confucius, I guess. Confucius is like one of the best healers in the game. Roland is kind of similar. What's up, Shannara? Thank you, Emori. Appreciate you. Thank you, try to. Anyone Cyrus? Yeah, sure, we can give it a go. I think lots of people are also getting tired in playing the same old March. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. And you know what's sad? And Bull Burritos, you're gonna... That's not gonna be new for you. We've been talking about it for ages. Is the same broken metas are always gonna be warrior heroes, aside from very few exceptions. What's up, Lacra? What's up, Ash? You're going to have any new next bike hero? Apparently, yes, Rio. There's usually soldiers carrying rifles soon, yeah. I mean, in Age of Empires 2, you have a cheat code with soldiers with rifles. I mean, to be fair, you also have like Janissaries in Age of 2. Janissaries, bombard cannons. What's up, Isendi? How are you? I mean, open field is pretty much unreachable unless you're a Kraken, to be honest. You're playing with Vlad, no? Or Roland? I can see Mensa here. Oop, my bad. Who's the third one? I can't see. You've got the good... Oh, okay, your gear... Okay, yeah, that's where the difference comes from. The difference comes from, sorry. Very similar stats. Bit more defense there. But yeah, the gear... We have some difference in the elimination rate here, I'm assuming. Yeah, you've got more health here. Pikeman damage, that's probably... Like you've got 4% difference here already. Well, 5% actually. Yeah, I got some 50 rings, yeah. Pikes are useless these days, yeah. Pikes have been... They went from some of the best open field units to being relegated to stalling for time in rallies, which is kind of, you know, that's a very tough, you know, downgrade when you think about it. Open field is nice if you drop some stellar rankings. That is true too. We don't know about Hatshepsut, honestly. Honestly, if they don't update Hatshepsut's current kit, she will be useless. They need to update Hatshepsut's kit, and they need to update the adornments for archers if they want to make Hatshepsut useful. Because as she is in game right now, she's not gonna be good. I mean, I went from swarming towers with 3 million troops inside with my tier 7 pike in beta, if you guys remember that clip, which led to Cyrus being nerfed, by the way, to pikes being, you know, what they are today. Is Cyrus still busted? He's strong still, but he's more like a tank to stall for time in rallies than anything else. Cyrus gets obliterated by Ramses, by even Miyamoto these days, by King Arthur. Like, the thing is, Cyrus is very good in open field, but open field is unplayable for pikes right now. Yep, they did rise. Will Genghis Khan come? That would be amazing. But yeah, I haven't seen him in any leak or whatever. Are they still fighting down there, by the way? Because we're chilling here, but must be war there. Okay. So yeah, I'm expecting some more rallies there. Archer, yeah, that, or you know, try maybe they give him the Robin Hood treatment and make him like a pikeman or something. What's up, Marlon? How are you? Were you still there, Bull Barritos, when they released Robin Hood and he was cavalry and not archer? Or did you leave already? Had you left already, sorry. Yeah, Ramses has become way more reachable, especially because it's been out for such a long time now. There's Ramses, and you have Confucius, which makes him incredibly tanky. Zhuge Liang is busted with him. I'm doing very good, Marlon, thank you. Like making Musashi an archer, yeah. I never understood why devs buff so much Lebu March and couldn't do something, give for Souls players to balance somehow. Yeah, the thing is, Lubu is still the highest DPS in the entire game right now. So any DPS that only does DPS, such as Miyamoto, will never stand a chance. Yeah, especially like Roland is good, he's a good addition, but the one thing Roland does not do is DPS, and if you want a bit like Ramses, you need to out-sustain and out-DPS him, which is something that will never happen. When we get a new warrior pikeman hero, hopefully a DPS one, or maybe a multitasking hero like Mansa Musa, maybe we'll have, you know, maybe we'll see something similar to what Cyrus used to do. Cyrus used to be able to kill multiple Miyamotos if he was being swarmed. But even now, that's not the case. Even when being swarmed now, Sarah struggles. I kind of have a feeling that they nerfed the counter-attack mechanic even more than they did before. Yeah, Napoleon as archer is criminal. Like, since we don't have any cannons or whatever in Age of Empires Mobile, maybe Napoleon as cavalry would have made more sense. But will tier 10 release? Who knows? Who knows? There has to be a meta to give the game more texture, for sure. But usually meta rotates in games. It hasn't been rotating as much in AoEM. Okay, looks like they stopped rallying each over there. So there's a chance that the next action will be on our side. And here in 1 hour and something. Kenwa is positioning themselves. Yeah, definitely he's Andy. Like, it doesn't matter if you have a good Miyamoto, you're always gonna get shit on by King Arthur. And you're gonna get shit down even by a mediocre Lubu. I mean, you won't die, but you will take damage. Which will make it so you can't stay much on the fight. Was he going in 19? Well, I'm not playing in 19 anymore. But so far they're being pushed by W. But K and Y has an access to Zone 3 anyway at some point. I'm guessing they will go here. To Gate of Death. Okay, 8 need to release a Mythic Archer. Yeah, but then it becomes a War of Krakens, so it's not as interesting. Okay, so VIP looks like we'll enter through this gate. Well, I guess they will have time and funds to reach both gates here for fan generation. Salut Groot, comment tu vas? Yeah, I don't see any action here. Oh, there's Rayman here. Mr. Rayman. I need to remove the Eniba sponsorship message because I'm not partnered with them anymore. What's an estimated timeline for a free-to-play or spender to unlock tier 9? I don't know, a year at least, I would say. Like, it's so far away, I think. Like, just a spike, like, just the tier 9 itself is 2.7k torches. What happened with your top-up platform, by the way, legal issues? The friend I was working with for it had, what's it called? Issues with the payment gateway. So there were complications there. And that's pretty much what it was. Payment gateway issues. What's up, Stanley? I'm doing good, what about you? With the increase of only live streaming and less AoEM content, are you looking to migrate from your era? Or will you just play randomly passively on your era? Well... first I can correct you there. So, looking to migrate? No. Randomly passively? I'm not really playing passively as I'm leading in 48, so even if I'm... Well, even if I'm not streaming, I'm still managing the server and my alliance. And yeah, for those who, you know, play in leadership, you guys know, you know, that it is almost a full-time job sometimes. That's the first part. But definitely more live streaming, yeah, and less videos, unless, you know, I get a spark to make videos again. But what's up, Timmy? How are you, bro? Game was good, but low spender free to play. That didn't start with Lubu March. Yeah, definitely. What's crazy to me is I've seen some players say the game right now is more balanced than early beta and like early global, and like this is, I don't think it could be farther away from the truth. Like, people who say that must not have played lots of time in beta or early global, for that matter. Early global was way more enjoyable than the game now. I mean, you could literally kill King Arthur's with a Mulan. Good luck with that now. You like the Stellar Store? Do you know when they will unlock the next levels in the store? I think the Stellar Store is good. However, I still would have kept weekly rewards from... I would have kept weekly rewards from BOD and won the contest. Because the issue with removing rewards, weekly rewards from Battle of Dawn and Wonder Contest, like the stores, is that players don't feel like they are rewarded for their participation, whereas they are, because they get some points in the Stellar Store. But you don't get an email with rewards, and you don't get the store to directly spend your money on. So you don't really feel directly like you're rewarded instantaneously for your achievements. So in my opinion, this is a design issue, I would say. I would have kept the store as it is, but I would keep the store as it is, but I would have kept the store from Battle of Dawn and Wonder Contest, because these are the two only weekly events that are actually good, that reward you for participating as a team, really. And I think removing these two stores don't encourage people to participate in them. So I would have kept these weekly stores. That's one of the only things I would say about that. You know, when you reinforce your friend from getting zeroed. I mean, people would barely zero back in the day as well. You would be crazy to do that. You'd get fucked. You know why? Because they keep adding these right here. Base elimination rate. Base elimination rate. You go into, I think Mercenary has them as well. If I'm not mistaken, where is it? Well, you have them in castle facilities first. If I'm not mistaken either. Or maybe I'm drunk. And I think there's something about it. Yeah, elimination rate. I'm not 100% sure there is some in the mercenary technique. No. No, there's not. But yeah, all of these elimination rate thingies transform wounded into dead. Old Global and Civil War at the beginning of the game were nice to watch, yeah. Can you say rally me boys, I've got a big enough boat. Yeah, well, you guys rallied me earlier. You think I didn't see you in there? I was sleeping too, I just woke up to this. See, I told you. I told you, Sneaky, that I would get rallied nearly every single event. You guys just proved my, my comment right. Biggest issue with the seasonal store is that you can't spend on the items you must need. Yeah, that is true. Todavía siguen perdiendo el tiempo con este juego. Yeah, I have less time to play this game, that's for sure as well. That's why I stopped playing on 19. Mission content, personal opinion would make you partner somewhere. I'm still partner, but I have less time for videos still. That's purely a motivational issue. Is that your mini account in 17? No, I mean, that's my spectating account. As you can see, it's not, you know... I'm not gonna be able to up 17 a lot with that. Hablas español. Hablo un poquito español, pero no es mi primero idioma. Rayman is hella strong, by the way. This guy has not a single ounce of fake power. Like, he's not even 200 million power, and he's doing insanely good. Very strong player. This King Arthur is eating me alive, by the way. This King Arthur cooked me. I was doing good. Well, to be fair, I was countering Rayman. But see, even then... as you can see, Rayman, even with the counter bonus, he was trading pretty good there. 1 to 1.3 is very good, considering the counter difference. He's got pretty good... He must have pretty good tech. Does he have buffs on? Okay, only 10%. It's crazy good defense there. Crazy good health as well. Civilization. Gear. Okay, he must have pretty good gear. Gem. Okay, he went health for gems. Alright. That makes sense. Oh, okay, no Daisy. That's interesting. I guess that's the better open field comp, most likely. Ah, he's playing full DPS. Okay, so he's playing full DPS, and to make up for it, he went with double tanky rings. Makes sense. All this gear is 1 star. So, makes sense. What's up, Biob? 91 lost to 17 Bulbaritos in MEE this Sunday. Uh, 17 is former server 40. And who? I forgot. 40. '26 and 27 or something. I think. What's up, Seshi? What's up, Neo? Oh, he has showed up. He's number 1 in personal rankings here in their DD. What's up, Bizo? 40. Yeah, I think that was 40, 26, 27, Bilba, yeah. How much points? I don't think I have many points. Who's winning between 10 and 88? So we've been pushing 11 basically since what time? 6 UTC maybe? And 88 and 10 have been fighting each other's heads for a long time now, since reset almost. Oh wait, this is my... I don't care about this account. Next action's gonna be there most likely. 17's gonna be here 12. And here we have a fight in 10 minutes. Oh, goodness me. Soon action in 11 tower. Oh, you think they'll fight here? Oh, they declared war, you're right. Oh. Does the game go active again, or worse than worse? That's very hard to say for me. For old servers, it's definitely got down. I can say that much. But for... I can't have an objective eye on new servers because I don't play on them. So it's very likely new servers are very active and I got no idea. But old servers... definitely not as active as it used to be. That is 100% certain. Oh my god, I'm gonna need another coffee. Maybe I'll take grab a 2 bite as well. How long until war declaration? 2 minutes, okay. What's the power for X11? That's X11, right? Yeah, so for X11 and the second alliance from server 10. So X11 is 20.5 and this one's 20.9, so it's actually a pretty fair matchup there. And like every time I ask you to see if you say game active again, nah. I could be saying that, you know, to I don't know why I would actually lie, but what are your thoughts on mergers migrations coming up? I don't know about the mergers because I don't play in the newer servers, like I said. But what can I say? For the migration, I can say the same thing I always say, is that first of all, I hope they don't only take the top 300 because that's stupid. Because if you take the top 300 after mergers as well, you don't take into account servers that have, like, they make no difference between servers that have 1000 active players and servers that have 300. They put them on the same ground, which is stupid. The goal of migration is to help servers with lower activity to get activity. So migration should take into account every single active player in a server. That should be part of the data as a whole, not only top 300. To me, that's one of the stupidest point, I should say. Second thing, I really hope that the top servers, and when I say top servers, I mean top servers based on the data they use, really get less spots than the servers who are really low on activity. When I saw them merge all the monster KDs together and your matchmaking was good, yeah. And you know what's crazy, Bulba? And there was still some players who told me that was good. You know why? Because the merges benefited them, so they completely ignored the objective facts that merging the strongest servers together was absolutely nonsensical for matchmaking. Yeah, definitely, Lord Fug. I think, and you can tell, in all 8 servers of the top 8 servers currently, we are the server with the less players actives. I can guarantee you that much. We have less actives than 17, 91, 19, 13, 10, 88 and 11. I think behind us is 19. I think 19 doesn't have that many actives. They still have more than us, but a bit less than others. Then I would say 10. Etc, etc. You disagree about which point? No. There's a difference, Steve, between being active and being competitive. You have more actives than we do, and I can guarantee you that you do, for the simple reason that before the gates opened, you had nearly double our activity points. So you have more players logging on online, playing and doing their dailies. They just don't bother to participate. That's a big difference. We have less player base, if you prefer. We have a smaller player base, which is more active. Maybe that's a better way to put it in English. So our player base is smaller, but it is more dedicated, maybe, if you want. Maybe that's better like that. But our server, 119, has always had issues with population, and they merged us with 159 and 162, which were both very strong and dedicated servers, and still are, but with lower population than others. Always has been an issue. So you're right, if I rephrase, we are more active on the fighting ground, but we have less player base, that is for sure. I should have made a difference between activity and player, like participating player base. Where am I even on the map? Oh, I'm way behind. I remember now. Do you still like the game? Oh, I still do, yeah. But I'm also very objective with the game. I'm not gonna say the game is excellent if I don't think it is, you know? I think that's always something I guess I've been honest with, is when I like something, I say it, but I'm very critical when I need to be. Now we got blessed with our merge, but like you said, it means our matchmaking is going to be one of two. Yeah, exactly, Romby. So while it's a blessing it's a blessing at first because you're excited to see friends, you're excited to have, you know, new opportunities to play with bigger alliances, you can do new strategies as well. But that's also like a curse in disguise because you are stuck with the same matchmaking over and over again. Because the reality is, there's like 3 servers that can like compete with you. Maximum. And when I say compete, I mean like, you know, being able to match your population and your rally strength, you know? Yeah. And the thing is, fighting the same mega servers over and over again is gonna tire your low spender / free-to-play population. But to be fair, that's always been an issue with 42, even back in the days, because it was such a strong server. I like what the game can be, not what it is now. I actually like that sentence, and I think that's I would say that's even a sentence that describes the way I see the game as a whole. Did you have a moment where you were close to quitting? Yes. Is Nikki leaving? He's just migrating, he's not leaving. Do you think anyone's gonna make it to Z3? Yes. 1 to 2 years they can save it, but then if they don't get it until the game will be really dead, like Infinity Kingdom. The devs hate all the data to make a good merger, but they still bottle it. Yeah, I mean, the crazy thing is, I think I had a pretty good take on merge, but like all of my, like the devs actually asked for my opinion on merge before it happened. So I gave them my whole thoughts, and they completely dismissed them, and went with what we had instead, which is big servers were even bigger, small servers were even smaller, and mid servers cannot compete. I think mid servers have it worse because they're in a position where they face the top servers and they just get fucked over and over again. Until this week my account has been 120 million maximum, so I know that lower spender feel burnt out or useless. Yeah, if you don't keep them involved and engaged, it's very tough. And even then, like open field, like for free-to-plays and lower spenders, you had rallies as a breathing space. But in top servers, doing rallies, even even rallies for a low spender is like close to undoable. Yeah, absolutely, Bilba. Strength gap in servers is too big. 91 14 17 can fight each other, but over servers like E11, E19, yeah. 200 euros low spender monthly. You could consider 200 euros monthly mid spender already. I mean, everyone has their own, how do you call that? Thresholds, I guess. But to me, 200 euros monthly is already a big amount. To me, 50 euros monthly, like 50 to 100, it's like the price of a game or 2 games, would be low spender. Yeah, I agree, Romby. To me, like, low spender is you take Kingdom's Horde, sometimes limited time bounty. I'm saying sometimes because it's weekly, so it can get expensive. But for sure, I would say Kingdom's Horde and monthly supplies. These are like the best deals, I would say. Oh, we can use an escalate to help. And this is actually very smart from my friend here. Cannot build on this land. Okay. I'm gonna send an escalate, maybe on the right side, Lord Ferg, so it's easier for you because you can TP around me. I think Lord Ferg, there's more space for you guys, so you can enjoy some open field fights and help us out. PP rallying 91 gate. Oh, thank you. Romby, you are the GOAT. And in 45 minutes, we will get... Oh, wait a minute. They've been completely caught off guard. Alexa, quickly start reinforcing, Alexa. When will a big fight happen? Well, there's some right now. I'm very surprised VIP took them by surprise like that. We are fighting right now. And in 45 minutes, Tilo. Never mind. Oh, that's very smart from KNY. I see what they did there. They are very smart. You know what they did? They abandoned the city so they can take it back. And so they will have a 2 hours protection. Which means W will not be able to take the city when they finish building the flag. That is very smart from 19. That is very, very well played. And it looks like VIP is in good shape to take that gate again. Alright. Sorry I was late, Lord Folk. Here we go. So I'm gonna send it here. Right here. If the game allows me to. I think it's coming. Yes, it is. Someone is trapped. Really? Oh, but there's no walls. He could get out. Or is it a display issue? No, pretty sure that he's banded the walls too. I don't know. Yeah, Rise of Kingdoms is very time consuming. But at least you're rewarded for the time you consume, you know, in a way. Is there a YouTube stream too? Absolutely, Ozan. You can find my channel, youtube.com/sigarm, and you'll be able to get to my stream. So right now, the only chance for V... I'm surprised there's no one. The only chance for V is to make a perfectly timed counter rally plus a refill rally. But by that time, there's a very good chance that they actually lose the gate altogether. Oh, 161 in Iraq would be crazy. It's crazy there's so many servers in Iraq. How old is the game again? 4 years? 5 years? 6 years? Eight years, holy. Going on 8? Okay, okay. Yeah, I feel like I've heard about Rock for like ages, so I guess 8 years checks out. Still have tier 5. Bro, I am envious. Not gonna lie. I am envious, bro. You know, that's like this argument you can have anytime during a debate. Well, even when you're losing a debate, you can be like, yeah, but at least we have tier 5. And you're like, fuck! Like, there's no counter-argument to that. Is there any server that can beat 91? Server 17 bet 91 in MEE this Sunday. I live streamed it if you want to check the replay, Ozan. I think one of the first... I mean, there's no really... I guess the real Kingdom Builder, the first one I played was like Icariam, but it was like 1,000 miles away from being similarly as pay to win. Tribal Wars 2 also was a very good game, but also pay to win. But again, like 9-10 day, how pay to win it was. It was very little pay to win. Anyone of you played in younger AoEM servers? Is it active? Well, beta servers, Tilo have been merged with Global, so they are still active-ish. Not the most active, to be fair, but they still play, yeah, some of them. My first game was Game of Power. Game with tier 13 troops, holy. Yeah, tier 13 is... It is something. So yeah, I think this gate will be taken even before the reinforcement rally arrives. So they better wake up, and KNY is there in support too. V better wakes up. It's very funny, they kind of let themselves... Well, I guess it's night time for them, right? Isn't it? It is pretty late for them. So it's pretty smart by 13 there. Alright, let's see it. What's funny is I think 13 could take down the gate with only Trebs right now. I think AoEM has lots of good things for itself, but... Question is, does the positive outweigh the negative? And depending on who you ask, you'll get different answers, depending on what you prefer. I think the game, like if you have like servers with no Krakens, I think it's very fun. I never played Mafia City, but I saw lots of ads of it. Alright, so it's actually pretty good because 13 will be able to, right on time, they will be able to TP to assist KNY, possibly. Do you have the rally report from earlier when they held the gate for hours? I only have one. I know it happened twice. Put it all on red. I like the name, by the way. Must be this one. No. This one. I do have it. Put it all on red. Yeah, I'm not partnered with Aniba anyway, Tilo. Aniba was good, but they didn't listen to feedback much, sadly. It could have been better than it is. So I think this gate will go to 13 in a matter of seconds. They're rallying our sub-stronghold. Okay. Yeah, we did, we did. What's funny is if they focus the sub-stronghold, they're actually... It's not gonna help them much, to be fair. I'll let orange with that. So VIP taking V by surprise there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that VIP still has their... I think VIP still has loss prevention, so they could potentially do a little surprise there. So 19 will take the city last second to pull a prank on W. It's very smartly played by them. So will we have... Yeah, I think we are gonna have a situation here with rallies onto that stronghold. Yep, this is right. How much power does the 791 Mega Kraken has? They have two similarly sized alliances, I believe. 26 and 25 billion. If 91 merged their alliances and just tied their toppers, I think their allies would be impenetrable. I think that's what they did, but because it's a 1v3 scenario, they decided to split in two. Which is smart, honestly. And it's paid off for them. Exactly because when they're making points against K and Y there, 13 and 17 are not gaining points, and when they're gaining points against 13 and 17, 19 is not gaining points. So they're basically getting a point advantage, which has been seen there. And that's a big part of what they're winning right now. And if it keeps going, and if they cannot like really conclude and you know get them out of this position, they could win like purely with points. We may lose this sub-stronghold, but it's okay, it doesn't cost much to reinforce. I mean, to recreate, rather. I'm pretty sure he had not tapped bandage camp. That's okay. The points are in favor of 10 and 88 for now. They started fighting before we two did. But so far we are pushing back 11. 11. And 88-10 is kind of a stalemate, I would say, for now. Yeah, they're at a stalemate here. No real progress. So, it's maybe time for me to train Minesweeper, guys. Because a run is coming. There is, I believe, yep, there is a Wonder Airdog there. But can you sustain the losses, considering the fact 91 has a Bandage Cape right here? Bandage Cape is way faster than the Wonder Airdog ever will be. Yeah, the top player from 88 is absolutely massive. I may cancel that rally. It's very small, it's just gonna get swarmed. They are counter-rallying us, I think. No. Yes, they are. They're still rallying the sub-stronghold, which I'm not sure is... or are they? Yeah, I don't know, it's very unusual, I guess. I'm gonna cancel this. It's not bad, that's pretty smart from them. Do you see any future with Tactician Pike? They are missing a very good commander, I would say. But to be fair, they're missing lots of things as well. It's very tough right now. Because even if they get strong, you still need to consider the fact that King Arthur is always gonna be an issue for Tactician Pikemen. Always gonna be an issue. Wow, that was a weak counter rally. So they're leaving the sub-stronghold alone, is that it? No, they are still rallying it, okay. Here's the reinforcement rally, I'm assuming. What the fuck? Why did my guy go away? Hello? Oh, he TP'd, okay, that's why. Never mind then. What's up, Iron Flame? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Yes, there is a good commander coming from Marshal Pikemen. But Marshal Pikemen suffer from having extremely shit skills. Like the mechanic of Marshal Pikemen themselves is pretty poor, sadly. Pains me to say it because I'm a big Marshal Pikemen lover. But currently they are very bad, sadly. But definitely the hero, all I can say is the new Marshal Pikeman that's gonna be released is something I was waiting for, which is increased activation of turn-based skills, basically. Can I sneak my way through there? What's up, Dia? We don't know when they will come out for sure, but I'm expecting late August. I'll send another Escalade, I believe. So we're still going strong on that city. Our rally took a hit, but it's still standing. Defending on 3 fronts right now. There we go, that's going to be easier to reinforce from that position. It doesn't matter what they do with this flag, to be fair, it's not gonna fall down, it's okay. What matters is this, the rest is just distraction. Good reinforcements there. Did they send... Is that ours? No, never mind. I was fuming, I was smoking there. Okay, this will not make it through. Would be surprised if it does. So yeah, I think... Oh, my Cleopatra is intact. Okay, they do have a counter rally coming in. So now we have an easier access there. Just need to hold one more time and that's it. Don't be toxic with Proceed, please. I'd love to see you with Hannibal. Bro, I would love to, not gonna lie. I would play Hannibal if I was spending more. Because that's what you need to play Hannibal right now. You need to be a whale to be able to play him, basically. I mean, play him efficiently, you know. You need to play him like as like a fourth lineup or something. Okay, we're being double rallied there. But I think we're beating it. Hannibal lineup destroy 60mm. Yeah, I mean, Hannibal... I mean, for those who follow me for a fucking long time, you guys know I love Hannibal, right? And he has ups and downs, but one of the thing is he's still the best debuffer in the entire game right now. And one of the tankiest fucking lineup in the game as well. Comparable to, you know, like double Mensa Musa plus... what's it called? Roland. But he's not tanky because of damage reduction necessarily, he's tanky because he debuffs enemies to the ground, which is a big difference. Which makes it one of the best team-oriented lineup in the entire game as well. Hannibal is not an egoistic lineup at all. It is a very team-oriented lineup. It's basically a lineup you play saying, look, I am gonna trade badly against Lubus and stuff like that, but I will allow my team to trade better, basically, by nerfing the enemy. It's kind of like how it works. So we missed the rally here, I forgot, I was busy with my own fights, but it looks like 13 has not been able to push through, which is understandable. Like, with this, as long as there is this is untouchable. They can refill as long as they have troops. And no doubt in my mind that troops is the last thing 91 is afraid of. A very smart move by 19, as we said. 19 will take the city, which will put it on a 2-hour timer. So W will have to wait for 2 hours before they can touch anything there. I thought about switching to Hannibal. Right now I'm running Belly, DJG, William. Yeah, Belly is like... Belly and Hannibal are not very different. Belisarius is... You have to think of Belisarius like the... it's the DPS counterpart to Hannibal. That's pretty much the only difference. Belisarius only does damage. That's all he's good for. They're still rallying our flag somehow, despite having no connection to it. What's up, Yarik? How are you? We need more heroes with debuff and control abilities. I 100% agree. I mean, that's why I love Hannibal so much. He's such a unique hero. And even to this day, he's still played by some like top tier Krakens because of its debuffing abilities. Oh, my Miyamoto is put to the test. What's up, Sanbellinius? Sanbellinius, we need to reinforce that flag because somehow they still have a rally going to it. Against 91, but he just isn't on the DPS. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, Rombi is with Belisarius. If you don't do damage, you do nothing. Right? Belisarius has nothing aside from DPS. He has no additional value. This is purely damage. This is... I mean, you could play Crushing Impact, but most people play with double attack. Crushing Impact does have some value, but if you play with Hannibal... the amount of armor and strategy you reduce is absolutely enormous. If you have Crushing Impact, if you play with Sowing Discord and stuff like that on your supports, you are an absolute... massive debuffer. Okay, Rally got disbanded. 17k per deployment, yeah. The thing is... Merit? Oh, that's not too bad, actually. The thing is, you'll never hit as hard as Lubu. Especially considering the fact that Lubu stole the JG from Belisarius. How you won the sky? I'm getting scouted again. Use Bleed to stall while Yubu heals up, yeah. But in that case, there's a good chance Hannibal would do a better job at it. Thanks to the armor reduction, etc. Weren't you allied with them, Won the Sky? Or didn't you try to get allied with them? I didn't follow your DD fully. But I think there was the beginning of a conversation between you two. But yeah, 46 has good chances to dominate it. I mean, I guess they could... Well, 89 and 27 are actually very strong too. Yeah, I know you're DD Wender, but I thought you were gonna maybe ally 46. Okay, we're getting counter-rallied, so I'm gonna rally that guy. Do you ever consider to use Marshal Cav with Hannibal? No. I actually tried, but no. You know, I've always said Robin Hood would have been amazing for Hannibal, but... That is true, Rombi. Isn't he playing? There's a chance he is, yeah. Yeah, I feel you, Wanda. What's up, Obens? How are you, homie? Oh, he TP'd right away. Dark Star. That's smart by him. I noticed it, thankfully. Yep. But at least he's out of the fight while he's here. Let's do some damage here. They cannot heal it anyway. What's up, Puss? I'll just cancel here whenever I can. Yeah, of course he never stopped. I think he was just unhappy about discovering his troops had died, which is understandable. Okay, I'll disband that. Yeah, Brokiller is one hell of a man. He's a very strong lad. Do you know when you have enough stats to swap Attila for DJG? In my opinion, you need to have... I would say you need to be 160. Or level 155, something like that. Because the big thing with what would make this composition successful is that you need more attributes to make up for the loss of what's it called? Of synergy. Is the gear swap system added yet? I think it is, yes. Tier 9 KA is a thing of nightmares, yeah. It actually is. Ah, VIP has been building here, okay, so they're trying to be on the move this time around. So, server 19 still cock blocking W there. They still have not reacted to this rally. Very good position there by Bang. I actually like that. It's still going this one. VIP defending their flag, but it's gonna be difficult for VIP to really reinforce it. I'm actually amazed that they managed to reinforce this long, because they don't have that many cities close by. There's no bandage camp, so VIP is doing good there. Am I still buffed up? Yes. Okay, they had reinforce here, that's okay. I think it's their prime time too, 19 UTC. Is 91 the strongest era? In long fights, I would say yes. Arguably yes. In short fights, they can be surprised, like they were against 17 on Sunday. I am getting scouted all over the place. Okay. There's someone over there that's AFK that I could rally. And it's not. Unlucky. The rally... bro, how does VIP defend that? That's crazy. I'm assuming 19 will take this city soon. This flag is placed. KNY, sorry. Okay, no war declaration from 91. I guess W is focused here, they have to help. rallies out in a couple of seconds. Investing much in AoEM to make progress? No, I've stopped spending basically for minimum 3-4 months. The only time I spent was last event. I put like 200 euros and that's it. In the last 3/4 months. What's up, Lazu Javi? How are you? I think there are bots in game. There's definitely bots. As to who is and who's not, it's out of my my knowledge. I may have been a bit overconfident with the taxi, let's see. Maybe it's a bit too spaced out. Yeah, it's a bit spaced out. Can be doable though, let's see. Are we trading well? It's even, I guess. Okay, I'll just disband it. It's my bad. A bit overconfident on the taxi there. Here we go. This one's going down so far. Looks like they stopped the counter rally, which is interesting. I think they did. Yes. There's no tribes or anything could rally. It's still going. How? It seems to be to 91's advantage though. This time around at least. So this will go down uncontested by the looks of it. Is server 10 and 88 still smashing each other? No. Thank you, Groot, for the subscription, bro. There's one more spot if someone wants to fill in. Maybe Anon, but maybe Anon's asleep right now. I don't think we have much of our whales online. If A48 I saw they started tipping in, if they can help clear the open field, that would be magnificent. Okay, I'll keep it that way. We'll have all of these troops available as well for rallying. For now they're taken. They're busy. So this is my bad again. Made the same... I guess it's better this time. It's gonna go out soon. To reinforce properly. Okay, they're going with a bandage camp, which is logical. Okay, that's better actually. All of their whales are online, it looks like. Alright, people. Yeah, they have everyone online at this hour. Need to activate the queue, by the way. Oh, I can't anymore, maybe. Yeah, I can actually. Fucking annoying this is not activated by default. But fucking click. Let's disband that one. Yep, perfect. Let's disband that one too. Alright, let's just wait for these troops to come back. We're missing... oh. Check this. How's 91 doing? Okay, the disconnected VIP. I mean, they destroyed that flag at least. I mean, they might as well ignore the city altogether and just flag here. For all they care. We can just flag here and attack KNY directly. Maybe they're waiting for additional founds, I don't know. 17 is still heading straight down. And W completely left this area. At least they know they can't get attacked here. As long as the city is disconnected, that is. They're still chilling here. Although not online. Dude, that's a good question, Ustad. What's up, Andros? Let me see actually if he's online. Nope. Probably sleeping at that time. It's pretty late for him, I think. Need to activate the queue again, I forgot, because it's not instantaneous. But can my troop get out? Thank you. We forgot to disband. That's okay, I guess. Can I click on that rally, please, good sir? It's gonna be very tough with that bandage camp. I'm gonna disband. Disband these two. Yeah. Gemoy as well, no? Torreno. I'll send you a proposition to our leadership, Andros, but I cannot promise anything. Waiting for your Discord seems to be expired. Is it? Let me check. This one should be okay, the one I just sent. But maybe the other ones are indeed outdated. There is a lot from A48. What do we have left? Let me see. By the way, which makes me think I need to recall some of these right here. Never mind, did they disappear? Or they do disappear once they've been used, okay. War machines, escalate, details, build, boom. Le cigare. Salut Kabil, pardon. Tu vas bien? Ouais, ça va, écoute. Need to think for a second. What do we do? What do we do? I need to think. Bandage camp is kind of a nightmare at this stage, sorry. I'm in a very bad spot to rally, that's for sure. The thing is they have all of their whales online. We are missing quite a few. Apparemment, ouais. Ah, okay, they're starting to build toward that city, but I think they cannot do the same trick. I guess KNY could abandon it and give it to XIX. Eventually. Potentially. Yeah, I think it's tough. I think we waited out for more of our whales to get online. Alright. Let me see what's happening here. So still nothing. So there'll be a fight, but I'm expecting KNY to drop this. And XIX to capture back to back. No fight here anymore. Well, maybe in 50 minutes. So maybe I'll take a break. I think we're gonna have fights in our server in 1 hour. Here maybe. And it's gonna be the same for 91 and such. There's gonna be a fight here. There's maybe gonna be a fight here. I'm expecting V to try and push back again. Oh, all these? Oh, okay, they're trying to rally the... Okay, let's just watch this one. Maybe this is the push. Do they have... They still have their Wonder Air Dog, I guess, but I don't know if it's gonna do much, let's be real. I think there's a limit to what this Air Dog can achieve. Okay, good trade by VIP then again. But the question is, can they reinforce it from their position? They have that Wonder Dog, like we said, but it's a very slow reinforcement method. Yeah, they disbanded it. All right. I think I'm gonna stop it here. I think both places are in a how do you call that? Are stuck basically against one another. Maybe I'll come back a bit later. I gotta grab a bite to eat before that, and I'll see how things evolve, and I'll adjust my streaming schedule based on that. So I wish you guys a good day. How do I close this? Here. If you enjoyed the stream, I'll see you soon. Maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. Depends. And yeah, you guys take care. Enjoy your DD and see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.